Welcome back, guys. Like I said, much smaller break this time because we have much to do. But we're back, and we're gonna find out what creature is gonna kill one of us and take our body away this session, I guess.
Yeah. You
Nice foreshadowing
assume
that.
there's just one.
Yeah, there might be hordes of them.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be hard to kill me. I've already got 11 AC at the moment.
Cool. So, awesome. All right. So you are just kind of speaking with Mizudi, and you hear a low growl, and both of you kind of tense and look around. And
I
I need
freeze.
to find a token for this. Alright, let's head back to the Chimera map, and why don't you actually arrange yourself around, somewhere.
Yeah, where? Zoom
Yeah,
out.
so why don't we, he's probably sleeping there. Where's Nina? I don't even know where Nina went.
I was like at the
There we
It's
go.
like all the way
I
up.
got you.
All the way up.
Nina's out taking a leak.
Yep. Or she's asleep, that too. Cool.
Yeah, this
so,
looks good.
Awesome. Then we'll.
Except Hedwig's
put
not.
a-
Hedwig's not here.
Yeah, she's gone. She's off hunting somewhere.
My back is against the tree. Is this where our horses are?
We'll say they're over here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Horses. All right. And I need a D2. All
From everyone?
right.
Oh, you need.
Caben, you're just kind of laying there
Yeah.
when all of a sudden you hear this growl and you kind of look over and you see this ripple in the air and hear a whoom, whoom, whoom,
Oh God,
Yeah.
no.
whap, whap. Two things kind of lash out at you
At me.
from these moving ripples.
Yeah.
And I need to hear what your touch AC is.
My touch AC is.
Or excuse me, wait. Sorry, I need to hear your flat-footed AC because you're just laying on the ground.
That's much better. I'm at 15.
Much better. 15. Excellent.
Oh, my chat thing is muted. Kevin, the rolls aren't up on the screen for this.
Oh
screen.
yes, thanks for bringing
By
that
the way,
I was
can
like,
you
why
guys
is no
hear
one
that?
listening to me?
Can you hear the music?
No.
No?
I'm not hearing
Hey,
anything.
bucket.
I don't hear him.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Wow, loud music.
Travis,
A little loud.
very
there.
dry. No more
Okay.
fighting.
There
Final
we go.
Fantasy 7.
Cool. Two things lash out, and you said 15?
Is my flat-footed AC? Yes.
Oh, both hit you.
Travis.
You get smacked hard across the face and chest for 7 and 8 damage. And I need you and Mizudi to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, Mizudi crushes it. And I will add things to the things and the stuff pretty soon.
Okay, so I took 8 damage.
You took 7 and 8.
Oh, 7 and 8. Okay.
Yep.
You didn't roll flat-footed AC. Oh no, you didn't need to. Okay, got it. My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. So 51. So I'm at what? 44 now.
I have no idea what your hit points are.
I'm at,
So
50, I'm at 59.
59 total.
7 and
Mhm.
8.
Right?
By the way, the rest of you are all healed up to full.
Oh shoot.
Everyone was
Yeah.
healed up to full before.
Oh yes, I'm at 59. So I'm at 44.
44.
right?
You can heal up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 59 minus
Am I not healed
8
up?
is 51 minus 7 is... What's that? Oh, is that your...
Sigh.
How good
Wow.
That's my initiative.
is it? Awesome.
Kevin.
You really were having a
Hi.
great
Oh my
conversation.
You were in enthralled by this conversation and will roll for them. Oh, don't worry, they biff it pretty bad. So 9.
Remember that conversation we had about who was going to die next and who it couldn't possibly
Everyone's
be?
like, it's gonna be Durian.
Oh
Cool, and
my
It's
god.
actually probably going to be me. My
Okay.
AC is atrocious.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So I
they
take my
are-
damage. We rolled my initiative. Do I see?
So Mizudi goes.
Oh yeah, she goes
Yeah,
before I do.
give me a sec. I just have to get these things in as well. All right. So you see these two kind of rippling. I don't want to say incorporeal, but they're difficult to see, whatever they are. And why don't you give me a knowledge nature check? Mizudi will do Arcana. Okay.
Hopefully not another one again.
Nice. Finally, you broke 10.
16. Well, the roll for knowledge nature is actually more difficult because you need Arcana, so
Right.
you don't know what they are.
All right.
I'm sleeping peacefully, guys. You can continue to fight silently.
No,
That's cool.
I say
No.
after this, I would have.
Yeah,
Can I shout
You-
before my turn, or?
well, just give me a sec. Let me get these guys in here. It
Okay.
was...
Probably after this turn you can shout. Or when it reaches your turn.
Just imagine Mizudi would shout.
Yeah, just give me a second. Sending. Awesome. Mizudi immediately springs up and yells, "Get up! We're being attacked!" And she immediately casts a spell. And let me find her thing quick. Mizuti. There we are. Yeah, she immediately casts Scorching Ray at the nearest one.
Go Mizudi, go.
Nice.
Go, Mizudi, go. Cool, and 15 against touch AC, which is probably good enough.
15 is pretty good against most things, I won't lie.
Yep. I just have to see because they, +2 bonus on saves against ranged magical attacks that specifically target it, except for ranged touch attacks. So we're good, yeah. She hits the thing and deals... You know what? I should probably, since she's an ally, roll her damage here. 4D. She hits the thing for 46. Boom! Mizuki.
Wow.
What the hell?
For 22, she
Yeah.
lasers.
How did you do this?
She casted a spell. She casted Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Yeah, and she rolled 2 off of max damage, so boom. Alright, and these things have that much hit points.
So when she yells, does that mean that we get to put out initiatives then?
You'll
Next
get
round,
to
probably.
roll for next round, yeah. Cool. This one, which one is this? That's the one that got raid. So that one steps over to Mizudi and swings at her. And hits her. Right? 17? Yeah, that hits her for... Oof. 9 damage. Awesome. This one continues to swing at Caben. Hitting you for another 6 damage. Caben, it is your turn.
Awesome. And there's 6 damage.
Yep.
38.
Nina and Durian, you guys wake up at this point. Roll for initiative. Sending. There we go. Awesome. Mizudi backs up from this one and probably casts another spell.
Wait,
That
what?
was Scorching Ray.
Do I get a turn?
Huh?
Did I get a turn?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Caben.
Yes. Caben, go ahead. You're
Okay.
just so slow this time. You missed 2 turns. What do you do,
So
Caben?
this one of these ripple things is still right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
As you see it more clearly, you can kind of make out the outline, and you can see it's quite solid. It's just the light from your fire reflects off it a little bit.
Right.
It looks like this strange, almost skinny, purplish, bluish, it's tough to tell in the dark light, skinny cat or dog-like creature. You look, it's got too many legs. You think there's 6 instead of 4, and these 2 kind of barbed tentacles on its back, which are whipping at you.
As I come awake, I say, man, that old elf wasn't kidding about them centipedes.
Caben, what do you do?
I want to, since it's right in front of me and I'm still kind of like, want to pull up my sword and try to attack it.
You pull out your sword. So you get up, it does get an attack of opportunity, misses you. And yeah, you get up, sword in hand, take a swing.
What is my... I'm +8 for sword. Oh dear. 14.
Which means I should probably write down these guys' AC. Your sword kind of glances off of it. You don't land a solid blow.
Okay.
Cool. And then it's back to Mizudi, because Caben does get a turn. And let me just close the monster manual here, and Mizudi. Yeah, she was here, so she... Yeah, there's no real way to do that. She backs up and just splays out her hands, and you see fire emanate out of them. And she casts Burning Hands on these things.
On one thing, anyway.
On the one thing.
Wow,
Ooh.
That's like the opposite of Lord's roll.
That's the opposite. It gets a reflex save for half, fails badly, so it takes another 8 damage.
So it's taken 30 damage, this one?
Yeah.
This is a different spell, right?
It is a different spell.
Okay.
Like, the one was kind of a ray of light that hit it. This is literally just sort of a cone of fire emanating out from her hands.
Okay.
I like
It
burn.
only hits the one. I mean, you feel a little warm on your backside, but she obviously aimed it away from you.
Right.
It's 22.
I like how you were like, and Mizudi, and then pause, and I was like, oh shit, Allison just took over Mizudi.
No.
No, I'm like looking on the sheet to see what her spells are, because I don't remember.
I did.
Nina, you are awake.
Yeah.
You are... Would you sleep in your armor? Do you have light armor? What kind of armor do
No,
you have?
I can't sleep in my armor. That's why my AC
Nope.
is currently 11.
Yep,
God,
you are unarmored, but
Okay. Extra movement, though. Great for me. Okay, Travis.
yes.
Can I charge through friendly guys?
Nope,
They
there is-
sidestep if I stop duty.
Nope, there is no charging through. You can't charge through. You can move through her,
Sidestep.
but a charge requires a very clear, unobstructed path.
Alright, so... Pick up my scythe,
Mm-hmm.
and... Is this touching it, or do I gotta go down one more square?
Nope, that's perfect. You are right in front of the beast. It hovers a tentacle
gee.
over you menacingly. Or so you think.
So here's one thing. I'm going to drop the entirety of my basic attack bonus. Power attack. D20
Okay.
plus 8.
Okay, what?
13. I don't think that's...
So I didn't see a roll go through.
Never mind.
There it is. Okay. You miss. Badly.
Really quick question. This might be like a few days late. Did Amrith have the ice rod on her?
No, I've got it
No.
back.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Good.
thought I still had it on me.
No, you
Oh,
gave
the
it back to me. You gave it back to me when you gave it.
Oh yeah, after you got repaired.
After it got repaired, I
Alright.
believe you can give it back to Durian.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
you're
Oh,
free
right,
to
I made
ask
the
for
joke
it
about
again,
your rod.
but
That's
I
right, no,
do-
I made the joke about your rod. Yeah, I remember that. You can have it.
I will keep hold of my rod, Travis.
Nice. Always have a firm grip on your rod. This is what you guys are looking at. I had to find a picture without the name in the title, though a few of you might get
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty-
okay.
yeah.
I know its name.
it.
If you watched Roleplay Solemn, you probably know what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
I
So
don't even
Nina,
need to watch
you,
it. No one.
you swing and miss. The beast in front of you then gets a full attack against you. So it swings both tentacles and attempts to bite you. So that
that's
is a
great.
13, that is a 18, and the bite is +4, which is a 13. Hit, I assume, because you're at 9 or 11?
11.
Okay, hit. So it hits you for 9 plus 8 plus, what is a bite? 9 plus 8 plus 5. So 14, 22 damage, I believe that is, right?
Should be.
Alright. Durian, you're looking this thing's just out of range of hitting you. It's just out of range of hitting you.
Can I see it well enough? Can everyone see them well
Ooh,
enough?
actually, yeah, you can see it.
Okay, as a swift action, I'm gonna move behind it, pull out my rapier, and stab it in the back.
Okay. As you move around it and pull out your rapier, it whips a tentacle at you.
Really? Even as a swift action? I thought that made things a lot faster than they would have been.
Yeah, you're running past it real fast, but this thing does have very quick reflexes. And you still take attacks of opportunity. It doesn't eliminate that.
Okay. Should you have to pee?
And it whips a tentacle at you for... What is your AC? Because it's
18.
18.
And
so-
I keep my chain shirt on because it's easy. So
Yeah, you can sleep in light armor. So it thunks off of your, just barely off... No, you probably don't have your buckler. It thumps off your chain shirt.
I probably do have my buckler, or at least I would have grabbed it, unless that's an extra move action.
It takes a move action to, like, put the
Okay.
thing on.
Then I don't have. I left my buckler on the ground. Then that's fine.
Cool. It just thumps off of you, though, and you can now stab it up the butt, if you so wish.
Okay, so +9, +2 to
Worded
that,
beautifully.
right?
Yeah, it didn't turn to face you.
22.
22 is a hit. And
Yes.
now your new sword.
+1, so 7. 7 damage.
+1, so 7. Nice. That one takes 7 damage.
And then
Mhm.
I retreat 30 yards.
How are you doing all of this?
I activated my.
Shirt, which allows you to get up, and then you use a move
Wait
action
a
to
minute.
move.
No, really? Like
Yeah.
standing up is a move action?
Yeah, getting up from prone is a move action. Caben had to take one, and I believe Nina did as well.
Yep.
Oh shit. In that case, I
Oh.
probably didn't do it.
Nina shouldn't have gotten an attack. It's okay, you didn't hit it, so.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
stumbled while getting up and attempt to slash at it.
I take a 5-foot step back. Then that's fine.
You can't 5-foot step if you've actually moved space in the round.
Got it. I activate my dodge bonus on the creature directly.
Excellent. Cool. So this one, immediately, let's see, how would he do this? Yeah, his buddy's right there. So he kind of turns this way and backs up a bit, and whips a tentacle, one each, at Caben and Durian. And
Least
it's
damage is split up.
19 against Durian. Is that a hit?
No.
Excuse me, 20 against Durian.
Oh, bullshit.
No,
damn it.
he rolled an 11 and he's got...
Okay, so actually,
You should know that.
So it's 17 AC plus 1 dodge bonus. I have 18 AC.
Okay, so the 19 would have hit anyway.
Wait, only on one
Yeah,
of the
but it was
tentacles?
He's whipping one at each of you.
He's like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
So he whips the
Okay.
first one at
So,
Durian.
fine with-
I was just saying
And-
because I got whipped by 2 before, and I didn't take 20 damage. But okay, I was just making sure like you weren't rolling 2 dice for each of us or something. But okay.
It's so Durian got hit for 5, and then Caben, he hits you as well for
much?
another 5.
Okay. I'm not on
What?
flat-footed AC anymore, right?
He rolled a natural 18
Okay.
plus 9 or whatever it is.
Oh, just
so
making sure. Just
he
making
hit-
sure. So 5
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Caben, you're nose to nose with this thing.
I'm okay. I'm still nose to nose, so I can still slash
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm in range.
Looks like you have to step forward 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a large creature, so it should really be like that. So yes, you're in range.
Wow,
Okay.
dude, you putting on weight.
Yeah.
Okay, I take another sword slash, I guess.
Okay, you hack at it and miss it.
Oh, Kim's gonna put his sword away.
All right. Do you want to do anything else during this turn? Just put your sword away.
Would
He'd
I
probably hit you in the face.
would I get attack of opportunity? Would I incur an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he'd hit you in the face.
Yeah. Okay. Can I take a 5-foot step back?
Absolutely. And as you do, you realize that his tentacles may be long enough to reach you.
Do I get
Yes.
do I get attack of opportunity for taking a 5-foot step back?
No, not at all. A
Oh, okay.
5-foot step never incurs an
Okay,
attack of
but-
opportunity. But you're not safely out of his range yet,
Right.
is what I'm telling you.
Damn it. Okay.
Cool. Mizuti. She looks at her spell list, and she...
Runs.
No. She 5-foot steps behind Nina, thus blocking an attack path to her, and she casts Cure Light Wounds on Nina. And heals you. Boom, nailed it for 13 health.
Plus 13.
Nina, your turn.
Well,
You-
if you don't succeed, let's try and crit him in the face with max damage again.
21 is a
21.
hit. So that's a -8 you're at?
No, okay, so -8. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, what were you
Okay,
doing?
so
for your
apparently I-
sword?
Oh, apparently I only put 5 in it. Oh, that much. I actually
Okay.
meant to do plus 6, but I'll keep the
That's
result
alright.
as it is.
So cool, you took
That's
5
fine.
off and you do plus 5, 6,
Nine,
7
10.
damage because it's times and a half. And we round down.
What is this?
He's power attacking.
Yeah, so...
Oh.
no, power attack of a two-handed weapon is times 2 to power attack.
Is
Oh,
it really?
1.5. That's
Ah.
strength when you're two-handed weapons. Yeah, problem is
Okay.
you can't power attack with light weapons.
Yeah, so you're power attacking with your scythe. Blah blah blah.
Wow, it's like...
If you attack with a two-handed weapon, instead add twice this number. Okay, cool. So you hack at it for 22, and you just slice right into its neck, and you don't completely sever its head, but it's just kind of hanging on there, and it flops to the ground.
Yeah.
And this. guy-
well, yay!
Durian, your turn.
Durian,
Durian, your turn.
He's
You're also muted.
You're
It
also
was-
muted.
yeah, sorry, I was actually talking. But can I do a quick knowledge arcana check to see what these are?
Absolutely.
23.
23. You believe these are displacer beasts. They are difficult to see. Yeah.
Ha ha ha! I don't get it.
It's
As
okay.
we ordered.
One of
It's a
these,
badass beast. It's a badass beast.
yeah, one of these killed a roleplay solemn character.
Ah, okay.
So-
So
Oh, I just thought like we all knew what it
you-
was. We just didn't know what it was in game.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. I don't watch.
So Durian, you know that these creatures are they kind of look like an emaciated panther with blue-black fur, 6 legs, and a body that's basically nothing but muscle and bone. For as thin as they may look, they're quite powerful.
They're ugly.
They're savage, they're stealthy. They go after smaller game, usually, but they'll attack intelligent creatures as well. They have an ability that's kind of a light bending thing. And wow, I should have been rolling for that. Whoa!
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought like we couldn't see it the whole time.
Yeah, it is difficult to see.
Do you want to do anything retroactive or?
No, now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Okay, so but Durian now knows this is a displacer beast.
Yes.
He withdraws 5 feet
Okay.
safely and
Mhm.
casts glitter dust on the
Still
creature.
within range of its tentacles.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Okay.
Yep.
Then I take a move action to there. How is that? out of
Okay,
the-
it whaps you as you move out, but it can't reach you now as you cast your spell.
Got it.
So it rolls a natural 19 on its attack, which is a hit. And maxes out 10 damage to you.
Ouch.
Yeah, big ouch. So this tentacle whips forward and the
There
claws just
was there
rape.
no way? Was there no way to withdraw from that without getting an attack of opportunity?
Not within range to cast a spell safely, no.
Okay.
You could stay within range and cast defensively, but then you'd have to make a concentration check, and I did already roll damage, so I apologize, but if you
No,
want
that's
to
fine.
know
I've
that
never
next,
really.
Yep,
I've
no,
never
next
really
time
rolled.
just ask. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't ask. Okay,
Don't
so
be afraid
I
to ask what your options are.
I cast glitter dust on him. That's what I do.
Okay, you cast Glitter Dust, and he gets a +2 to his rolls. Doesn't matter. Your Glitter Dust lands on him, and he is now brightly visible. You know exactly where this creature is, despite his displacement ability. And he also shakes his head, and shakes his head more vigorously. Just doesn't seem. I almost lost my headphones.
You got something rattling around upstairs in your head? Travis?
Yeah. Yeah, well, not much in there, so whatever it is not bolted down.
That was the dad joke in there. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So this thing looks as though it can't see you. And it starts trying to run away. So we will... It knew where you were, so we'll pick a direction from there. Okay, and it
Plows into a tree.
takes off, in this direction. And we'll see if it trips over its friend. It rolls a natural 1 and trips over its friend.
I'm glad to see
Oh,
I'm not the
choice.
only one rolling ones today, Travis.
Yeah. So it starts heading this way and floomp, and just kind of its feet get tangled up with the tentacle it's laying down from the dead one, and it just kind of goes sprawling. And it gets back up, but loses the rest of its turn. Caben. You can clearly see this thing now. The 50% chance to miss, which I should have been using, no longer
shoot.
applies.
I'm so sorry. Though
No,
we
This
didn't
is
hit
my
them that
fault.
often.
This is my fault. I should have read more.
Yeah, we
Does
did
that
that.
apply to spell damage as well?
It's got other stuff for spell damage, but your
Okay.
melee attack should have been at 50%.
Mm.
Okay, so I can pull out my bow as a move action and take a shot for my other move action.
Absolutely. I mean, you'd have to just flat out drop your sword, but I don't think you care at this point, right?
Yeah, my sword hasn't been good.
You're
to me
just
today.
Drop the mic, grab the
Well,
bow.
I think he'd
Got
throw
Mike.
it down to the ground a bit more cool than that, but yeah, something
Okay.
like that. Something like that.
I don't know. Your charisma's pretty low. You
That's
drop,
true.
drop it.
He does it really cool and no one notices.
Yeah. Cool.
If I was
so,
there, I would have noticed it.
Okay, let's So yeah, drop the sword, pull out the bow, and I'm just getting one shot off.
Yep. Roll to hit, +2 for back attack.
Oh, perfect. I forgot about that.
And I think you get bonus for blind, but we'll see what you roll and see if it matters.
Okay.
Oh!
Roll
Yeah,
to
there's my-
confirm.
Do I
Roll
get
to
a
confirm.
Do I get a
Finally.
Okay, same roll.
Finally.
Finally,
You'll get
right?
the bonus on the roll
Finally.
to confirm if you need it.
Confirmed.
You don't need it. You don't need it. That's perfect. Confirmed. Roll ×3 damage.
Yes. Been waiting for this for so long.
For 33 weeks.
33
sessions.
weeks.
More weeks, like 45 weeks.
That's
or
okay.
something.
I want that exact same thing.
Yeah. So there's 3d8,
Like,
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the one.
It's like one. It's like 1d8 and then +1.
This is why Kaven needs to follow Corlon the Rethian, because maybe he'll help you roll some. I mean, you never know.
They couldn't be any worse, right?
Corlon didn't help out earlier.
That's because you're not a true follower. You just stabilized a couple people. You know, you just need a little bit more love for him.
Maybe
So
his memory of
Mizudi-
Amrith will drive him
Yep.
to worship Corlon. But yes.
Mizudi pops out with her bow and wings a shot at this creature. And with her bonuses, that hits, because that's a side attack.
She's able to pull out a bow and fire an arrow in a move action.
No, she's able to 5-foot step and then move action, pull out a bow, and then
Got
shoot.
it. Because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, that's why.
No, that's fine. And she deals it 7 damage,
Good.
which is it's just not a 3 times crit. It's still almost like Kevin. Durian, you're up.
What?
Currently
I-
have
I-
your rapier out.
Yeah.
Isn't it my go?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mizudi, Nina. God damn it. Ugh,
Okay.
Nina.
Charge power attack. Maximum damage. One of my
Yeah.
bonuses for hitting it on the ground.
It's not on the ground. It's up. It got back up after it tripped.
Yeah,
Why-
otherwise their arrow attacks would have been a penalty.
Take a +1 for side attack, and if it matters, I'll look at what being blind gives you.
Okay, so d20 plus 6 plus 1 plus things 9. Alright.
It doesn't matter. You missed.
You're so excited about that.
Oh, I want
I'm
to do
sorry.
the 100-point hit. I want to do it.
One day,
Yeah.
Josh. One day.
Well, next level I can do it.
And you're like, "Ah!" and you just. Durian, your turn.
Can I get to here without tripping?
I'll say yes. Because the thing's not. The one that's down is twitching a little, but it's not really moving.
Yeah, it was from this spot. So 30. Anyway,
Yeah, that's fine. You're
okay,
in range.
so I
Pokey poke.
stab it with my rapier.
All right.
A little pokey poke.
In
Back
the
attack?
loins.
Back attack,
Yep,
yes?
+2 for back attack, and then if it's close, I'll look up what blind is. I'm really hoping not to have to worry about it. Probably just pull it up.
16. It may be
God
close.
damn it, I have to look. Because I don't remember if it's like a +2 or a +4. Blinded. Creature cannot see. Takes a -2 to AC. Loses his dex bonus to AC. Holy shit. Alright.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think they have some decent dex. So loses his dex bonus, so that's another 2. So that's 4, so that's a hit.
Question, would an 11 still been a hit before the losses?
Nope.
No, it would be a
It would be
a
15, and that would not hit. So that is a hit, Durian.
Yeah, I'm just double
Yep,
checking my
and
damage
because
roll.
it is now visible. Oh, okay.
Yes! Yes! A sharp. It feels a large pinprick in its
Yeah.
buttocks.
So this thing just continues running, and you guys get attacks of opportunity.
Yay! 15? You said 15?
Can you power? I don't. Can you power attack an attack of opportunity?
It lasts until my next turn. Or
Oh,
modifiers.
okay. 15. Is that with or without all the blindness shit?
Without. And
Without
same
the
with
blindness.
mine.
Is it? I thought you were at a.
No,
Okay.
he rolled
so
a
that's
+9
two
before,
hits.
so
2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits.
he brings it back.
Okay.
Because
so
it might
14.
die right there. You never know.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nina, you lop its head off.
Oh.
Sorry,
It's
she got
Is
it.
that the glittery one? It's glittery head.
Glittery, yeah. Durian, you poke it after its head goes flying towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
poke it very skillfully with a 23.
Yeah, you poke it right in the loins.
I
Right
repost.
in the low.
Aha! Thrust. Repost. Haha. On God.
Your wife is probably like, oh god.
You guys hack
She's
and
like,
slash them down. All right.
let's go home. That's what she's saying.
I'm just gonna keep spinning my scythe around for a bit, and then swish and get the blood off it.
Okay.
Swish and
Yep.
flick.
You start cleaning up your scythe. I assume you guys just go back to watch and sleep. Maybe
Yeah.
take a little time to settle the hell down after all that.
Yeah. Kevin would ask Durian Mazzuti, like, are any piece of these creatures magical? Should we cut off a tentacle or two?
Their eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
It's a flank weapon. It's a fail.
Well, what do I know from my Displacer Beast check?
Yeah. So what did you roll again?
It wasn't that good. It was over. Oh, I gotta roll up.
Do they have built-in
23. I rolled a
detectors?
23.
You would know that the light binding effect, or excuse me, the light bending effect, excuse me, is a magical effect it produces while it's alive. Now that you've killed them, they're actually perfectly visible and ugly as shit. Other than that, you don't know any body parts that have any special qualities. It's just, it kind of produces that effect, and because of that, it's quite dangerous. Usually, when people remember a 50% mischance. But yeah, other than that, they don't have any special properties to any of their body parts. It's just kind of muscle and bone, and that's it, really. It's a creature of almost pure muscle and bone.
Oh. So the effect is only when it's alive. We can't.
Yep,
Okay.
they become perfectly visible when they're dead.
Okay.
Even though Chad is telling us to skin it and make cloaks of displacement
That'd
Yeah,
be
so
pretty
the
cool.
displacement thing.
and invisibility. I already told them that I can't do
I
that because I don't know, but
I don't
It
know,
doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Like I said, it's a magical effect that Beast produces when it's live.
okay.
It'd be pretty.
Also, they're very skinny, so not a whole lot of fur.
A
I
displacement
grow.
hat.
I make like a Daniel Boone or like a whatchamacallit?
Davy
The
Crockett.
Davy Crockett hat.
What's up, man?
So my head is constantly shifting. on it. No, I grumble and go back to sleep. That's what I do.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
I guess
kick
go
it.
back to sleep. I mean, I'm not really
I just
sleeping
kick it
to begin
away.
with. I guess.
You kick it, and it's actually a beast of nothing but muscle and bone, so you kind of hurt your toe. It's like, ah, damn, it's tough.
Yeah.
And then go back to bed. Cool. And for the sake of time, should we say you guys travel on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously we've been looking for
Yeah.
any signs of chimera or.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys have been on the lookout, kind of watching the skies for anything flying, and other than birds, you don't really see much.
Hmm.
Yeah. So cool. You guys continue on to the place and the thing and the stuff. Sagni. And as you guys roll into town, you notice that it is a fairly small village. It's not it's not super quaint, but you'd think it's maybe 1,500 people or so. It's the usual elven village, so it's all wooden structures, not a lot of stonework. It's kind of blended into the forest, so it's not like all the trees are leveled. There are roads and paths, but they tend to be lined with, if not large old trees, some saplings that are growing up. Areas full of elves. You do get some kind of quizzical looks as you come through. Mostly Nina and Mizuti, actually, being full-blooded humans, but yeah, otherwise you're unharassed. And Mizuti says, "My friend, her place is over here. Follow me." And she leads you to actually a rather large building, a beautiful manor. There's a small statue out front. It's of marble. It looks kind of weathered and old, quite a bit actually, but it does depict a dragon with its wings spread wide.
Wow.
This is Lysantha's place. She be the one who given me this bow for the fight against Reikumen.
And did she give you the arrows too?
No, those were from Llewellyn.
Oh, that's right. Okay. What'd you say her name was?
Lysantha.
Lysantha. Okay.
She be a great warrior of the elven people. Please,
We're gonna go in.
I've enjoyed traveling with you all, but be respectful, if you please.
Does she eye during?
She eyes her.
I look at her and I just sort of nod once.
So Mizuti starts walking up to the manor home, if you will, and as she does, the door opens, and a butler comes out and says, "Excuse me,
Jeeves?
My name is Jeeves." No.
I don't say anything.
Is the Lady Lysantha expecting? Oh, Mizuti, good to see you again. The lady is in with another guest, but I'm sure she'd be happy to make room for you. Mizuti kind of nods and ushers you all in. And leads you down a hall, or the butler, I guess, leads you guys down a hallway and into a sitting room, where you see an elderly elven lady sitting in a comfortable chair, having a pleasant chat with another elven woman.
Also
and,
elderly and comfortable?
You wouldn't call her elderly. You'd say she's probably about 160, 170, something in that range.
Right.
Right.
kind of a mane of fiery red hair, armor that kind of looks like it would blend in with the forest pretty well. And they both turn to look at you, and the older woman says, Mizuti, come. I was just talking about you, actually, to my new friend, Mizuti. Please, meet...
Wait. I heard, before you introduced the name, I heard, Mizuti, I just met my new friend, Mizuti. Sorry, go on with, redo the introduction. Redo the introduction, make it epic, go.
Mizuti, please, meet my new friend, another aspiring dragon hunter. This is Faunolin.
I wave.
Oh, shoot!
Okay, with me a picture, description, go.
Yeah,
Please
and
go
Amarith,
ahead.
why don't you describe Faunolin?
Okay, so
Spell it, first of all.
Okay, Faun, F-A-U-N, as an A, and Lyn, L-Y-N. Faunolin.
There it is.
okay, so what?
A name that involves animals. I wonder what.
No, come on. What does
So-
Fanon look like?
Okay. So what you see a woman, as Travis said, about 160 years old, an elf. She has fiery red, long hair. It's kind of not quite unkempt in a sense of, she's never brushed it, but you could see that she doesn't really look like an elf like Amrith did. You could see that she has bright green eyes, kind of like a fire in them. Very woodsy looking. Her armor is kind of dark colors, dark greens, browns, and black. She has 2 swords at her side. And she just looks a little wise, not super friendly,
Just
but
a little wise.
not,
A little
not
wizened.
like, she doesn't look like she'd be, an old mage or anything like that.
Old
Mage. Like not an old wizard,
Oh, okay.
is what I was trying to say.
Sorry.
Yeah, that'll be good for now.
Yeah.
And
You
then can I
put
share the
her,
picture?
and yeah, I actually linked it.
Yeah.
And if you would equate her to human years, you'd put her at approaching 35. Like, not old, but she's not a spring. She's not a 20-year-old. Sharp contrast to Nina. And
He's every
Amrith,
17.
actually, who were basically children of their respective races. Cool. So, Lysantha motions Mizudi and the rest of you and says, "Please sit. I heard the news from the Palatinus region. I assume that was your doing, my dear." And she kind of pats Mizudi's hand as she takes a chair and, kind of next to her. Mizudi says, "Yes. Well, Durian, you're usually the storyteller." Is he seriously not in the seat? God damn it.
Damn it, Dorian! Damn it, all
Damn
I
it,
have.
Jimmy.
I think he's sweet talking
Give me
his
some
wife. right
story. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Does anyone
So-
want to do it for Jimmy?
now.
So Durian looks a bit abashed, and quickly Mizudi looks to Caben and says, "Perhaps Caben, your account of the tale may
Oh
be
boy.
interesting."
We
You
fought.
see a smirk on Mizudi.
Oh.
Oh no, he's back. Okay. So Mizudi looks at Durian and says, "Durian, perhaps you should tell the tale of Recumen's end."
Is he listening?
Ah.
Oh.
Mizudi catching me off guard. I'm, can I have a little, can I have a moment to, like, examine Lysantha?
Sure,
Because
you-
I didn't, like, hear her description, so.
Yeah, you kind of look over Lysantha and well, she, like I said, she's an older elven woman. Obviously, she fought in the battle against Aramastus the White, and that was about 200 years ago. So she's getting on in years. She looks to be about 450, 475, something in that range. For an elf, that equates to, 60 in human years.
Mm-hmm.
So she's obviously not a young and vital warrior anymore. She kind of sits there and looks at you, hands steepled, though her eyes seem very alert. She's kind of taking all of you in with a keen interest. Upon her walls, you see it's a very cluttered sitting room. You see medals, you see stuffed heads of beasts that some of them you don't even know what they are. You do notice a displacer beast. Some of the skin looks to be peeling a bit, like it was preserved, but she's old, so you don't know how long that head's been there. You see several other things, fine armor, just beautiful, looks like dragonhide armor, kind of arranged in the corner. There's an empty, like hanger shelf that looks like it could fit a bow. And there's also a shelf under that with what looks to be a sword made out of a fang or a tooth. Your best guess? Probably a dragon tooth. And there's various other knickknacks, medals, and a couple of like smaller paintings. One of a group kind of standing on a mountainside. That kind of
Okay,
stuff.
I
Cluttered old woman room.
So I look back at Mizudi and the party, and I give a pretty. So what I say is, well, there's not much to tell really. We went out. We heard rumors of this beast. We killed many of its minions in the process of trying to locate it. We received little help from the humans in Palatinus, and went on our own on the quest, and were successful. We slayed, for better or for worse, whether innocent or guilty, killed many kobolds and higher level creatures, and made our way up a mountain, found it in its lair, and slew it. That is the tale without flattery.
Well, it is a good tale. I'm quite impressed, especially for ones as young as yourself. When I slew my first dragon, I was probably about Faunelin's age here. 160, 170, something in that range. The end of my prime, but my experience more than made up for it. Are you keen to continue on as a life of dragon hunters?
Not many dragons left, not much.
Not
much.
unless you know where to look. There are dragons everywhere, my dear. Some are less obvious than others.
Well,
Not everyone tries to raise an army of kobolds, though they are vain. Vain and
this one surely was foolish. I knew enough that of its lineage from Mizudi and Tales of Dragons to know that if it had bided its time for another, say, 300 years, it would be quite fearsome indeed. But it chose to make itself known.
yes, a foolish move on its part. In fact, that's why I believe you were coming here, Faunolin, was it not? Faunolin here was just asking me about information on the dragons. She did her homework coming to me, much like Mizuti here. What will you do now, Fawn, that the dragon has been slain?
Well, that's a little difficult. I was intending to go and find it myself. However, it looks like this group already beat me to it.
Quite the impressive hunters, are they not? Says, kind of raising an eyebrow at you.
I say it is. I cannot take all the credit. There is one more of us who is in the party who has since perished.
Oh, lost during the battle with the dragon. It is
If
not an
only-
ignoble end. There were many of my friends who passed during our battles.
I wish I could say that we had honored her so, but it was afterwards. We were on our way north, not a week ago, and we rode by the rift.
What is this rift you
the
speak of?
rift.
It's a silly place.
It is the
That
supposed
silly place that you lost a
origins.
friend there?
No.
It is the
I was thinking
origins of the kobold hordes who served Recumen the Red, who were
Your
since.
friend died to kobolds. That's unfortunate.
No.
She might have.
No.
We don't know truly how she met her end. It might have been such a cowardly act, but I like to think not. The Drow were said to have been chasing the kobolds out. In fact, our party had encountered a few, and perhaps it was related, perhaps not. But the next day, we encountered a fairly large and vicious chimera of a green-headed.
I know what that is.
And I look at Lysantha when I say that.
Green-headed, acid-spitting, quite fearsome.
She was out front of the party, angry with me, in fact, and met her end on a disguised beast.
Do not take it too hard, my young friend. Chimeras are dangerous beasts, and they like to lay in waiting or swoop down from the skies. Fawn, have you ever fought something such as that?
A chimera?
Yes. Do you know what they are, dear?
I don't quite think I know what they are, no.
Vicious, vicious winged beasts. 4-legged talons and claws, 3 heads, one of a lion, one of a goat, and one of a dragon.
This
dragon
sounds like
head.
something I'd want to find, though. I wouldn't mind
Yes.
killing one.
I'm not only impressed that you made it away, my friends, but to be surprised by it and suffer only one loss.
It
Still,
escaped.
I grieve for your friend.
We bloodied it, and it made its escape north. This was down to the south, if you believe the south, and somewhat east of Phoenix Point, and we tracked it north for a time, almost due north, and we crossed the wilderness from Fort Kirribilli in hopes of finding traces of it to here, and found none.
Well, I have not been out on the hunt in some time, but perhaps my younger compatriot here could help you look for resolution.
I'd be very interested in that. I
A
suppose
way
you
to
could help
test
me.
your mettle.
Go on.
That's all I'd say. I suppose you could
No,
help
what
me.
did Travis
Oh,
say?
okay.
Just a way to test your mettle, my dear.
I just sort of glare, not so rudely, but kind of give the like.
You kind
a
of
little-
size her up a little.
I just sort of squint eye at her and then ignore her, and give a head nod to Lysantha and say, Mizudi, I appreciate you introducing us to this esteemed warrior.
Yes. Lysantha, I wanted to return the bow you lend me. She says, no, my dear. You're a dragon slayer now. That bow belongs with you. However, there are others here who wish to prove themselves. These 3 that were with Mizuti have proven themselves great warriors. But Fawn, my dear, you have fought many battles, but
Oh,
the
yes.
scale of them, we'll see. I would recommend you travel with this group and test your true warrior spirit.
She kind of clears her throat and is a little irritated by that
Do-
remark.
She
But doesn't really show
this,
it, just keeps calm and composed.
Yep,
And she,
at this, Lysantha kind of gives a little titter and says, "You may think them young and naive, but they killed a dragon. They've battled beasts that you have not seen yet. Think you could learn much from these young warriors." She emphasizes young.
We are young, it's true.
if you say so, my friend, I will trust
Well,
your word.
I have enjoyed your stories of the battles in Revenant. A true warrior out to prove herself. And why don't you give me one diplomacy roll?
Oh, again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Travis is Faunolin, well equipped.
Oh my god!
Okay, yeah, I just can't justify it. She says,
I just. You should have seen the ones I had to roll before, guys.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's...
no, I just can't justify it. She says, why don't you test your mettle? See if you can find this chimera that took their friend. And if you find it, bring its heads back to me.
Bring heads back to you. Noted.
So
I
gather.
still have some room on these walls for a few heads to be mounted.
How do you spell her name? So I spell it right.
I look at.
Yeah, it's Lysantha. Lysantha.
Okay. I was like, I'm not sure how I spell this.
So I said with an E, but I actually when Faunolin says this, I turn to her and very deadpan say, "We will decide where the heads go."
She kind of puts her arms up and is like, if you say so, friend.
And I give a nod to Lysantha and I apologize and say that my feelings are still raw on the subject.
Understandable. I wouldn't expect you to bring the heads back for free.
I give a smile at that, and I say, if you mind, could we have a private word when our audience here concludes?
Absolutely, my dear. Anything for a dragon slayer. And she says, Mizuti, the guest room you stayed in, why don't you put your things up there? I could use your help around here for a while. And Mizuti nods and kind of stands up and clears her throat and goes to each of you and shakes your hand and says, It's been a pleasure traveling with you. I am sorry I did not get to see Amaret off in such a way, but I hope you find what you are seeking.
We're the first living knights Draconis of Palatinus in many centuries, so perhaps
I forgot about that. And she pulls out the medal and she looks at Lysantha, who nods, and she goes over and hangs it on the bow rack. I think it looks good there.
It does. Perhaps we will. There's not many of us around. Perhaps we will encounter each other again.
I hope it is
question.
not our last meeting.
Is there any particular elvish make stuff around, like marks or?
You have a 6 months worth of experience in the world. You have no idea.
It's like that Amherst one as well.
I like how Travis is so harsh on this backstory. Like, oh, he's got amnesia. Got amnesia? You know nothing. Nothing.
Well, okay, so what was your specific question? What was your specific question?
I got Amareth's medal, right? And is there any elvish, like symbols or places of where you put something because you're an elf and you want to worship or something? I got her medal.
You don't see her Dragon Slayer medal?
Yeah. Is there anything that was
you don't see anything. There's 2 hooks on the bow rack, and Mizuti hung her medal on one.
Travis, I sent you
Gentle suggestion.
the battle music is still
I'll
going.
hold on to it for
sorry.
now.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, that's weird.
I guess she was a cleric, and I might turn it into the... Actually, are we actually going to CN anytime in the foreseeable future?
I
don't know.
I don't know. Maybe wherever the wind takes us.
Okay, I might hold on to the medal then. I'll hold on to the medal then for now.
Okay, cool. You hold on to it. And so Mizuti kind of gives you all an emotional goodbye and takes her leave. And Lysantha gets up and kind of directs you all to the door and says, I think you have an interesting time ahead of you. Durian, you wanted a word.
I nod respectfully.
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask this. What's her name?
Lysantha.
What are the chances of us finding this chimera? We last saw it a few days ago, and we're not really sure where it's headed.
She kind of looks you up and down and says, well, it depends on your tracking skills there.
Depends on my rolls.
We've got an epic hunt ahead of us, I think.
I dare say one such as you is not new to life in the wilderness.
I'm definitely not.
You can find it.
I've never tried tracking a chimera. Never seen a chimera before, so just wondering. But thanks for your words.
They like high bluffs with a lookout and cliff edges that are tough to scale.
Do they bring back prey to their young?
I have not fought a chimera in... it's got to be about 280 years, so it's been a while. But they like to collect things. Obviously, they attack creatures for food, but their interests are varied between each individual. They all collect things, though. I'm not certain what this one would take or why.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
She's a really old elf, right?
Yeah.
This lady.
pretty old.
So I haven't asked this question to people in a while, but I'll ask her this because she's old and she seems to be quite, talented hunter and stuff. Does she know about anything about the events of Emberfoy and its destruction to the north?
I'm sorry, my dear, I have never heard of that place. Where is it?
Oh God, you're making me look it up now, Travis.
Well, it's nowhere anymore.
Didn't make sense.
It's in Locus.
Locus. It's in the southern borders of Locus.
I'm sorry, I haven't heard any news of that area.
God damn it. And just there's a thing. None of my memories at all have come back yet, right?
No, you get kind of some weird dreams every now and then, moving shit. You don't tend to remember them all that well. Every now and then you'll have call it a gut feeling about a person, like, oh, you know what, I think I can trust this person, or wow, I am not going anywhere near that guy, he is trouble. But other than that, it feels more like instinct, and it may very well be just that. I'm sorry?
So none of that's happened recently? Like, I don't like this person at all, or...
That happens all the time, but it's usually like, oh, that guy across the bar, I'm gonna avoid him. It's not like they come up and talk to you, so you're just, like, avoid them.
So,
Okay.
usually with amnesia, in terms of realism, usually it's something that is extreme emotional shock that jars memories. So I don't know if you want to, Josh, figure something out, or Josh work with Travis to figure out something related to Amaranth's death that would trigger something, or something. What type of emotional shock would trigger memory?
I've
That's a really
got
good
things down.
We could,
Okay, cool.
We could do a mock
That's
attack
actually a
on
really
you,
good
Nina.
point, because
See
she
if
was
that
the one
jogs
who
memory.
saved me as well.
Because it what?
It's a really good point.
I can't.
I said that's a really good point, because Amaranth was the one that saved me. What the?
It was.
Well, Travis says he has some things. I was just sort of remarking.
Yep, we gotta wrap it up, but Durian, I believe you wanted to speak to
Once alone. Yes. I ask if I may sit with her for a moment.
Of course, and she gestures you over to the couch, walks over there with a cane, which you notice she's not leaning on at all, and moves with a surprising amount of grace for one her age.
I ask her, I say, have you lost many friends in your time?
More than I can count, my dear.
Any of them you found a way to replace?
You speak of magic. Powerful magic. It exists in this world, but it is not common. The type of people who can do that. The great age of mages has passed, I'm afraid. There aren't that many that show the dedication to acquire the skills you speak anymore. I don't know anyone personally that would be able to accomplish such a feat. I know powerful spellcasters, yes, but this seems to be an area of casting that some shy away from. People say it leads to darker arts. Not fully bringing people back, if you know what I mean.
And there's no other way to, without magic, that you know of, just in your years, that will let people be...
That will bring someone back from the dead, no. But there is magic.
What about
It can be
something
obtained.
that helps you forget?
Hmm.
And I look kind of sad looking downwards at this point.
She puts a hand on your shoulder and says, there are many things that would help you forget, but that is doing a disservice to your friend. The pain you feel, that is the best way to remember them, for their memory will never fade. And though it will pain you, It will keep them in this world as long as you are alive.
So I nod a bit. I don't know what Durian believes of this at this point, but he nods and sits for a moment and stands and says, Lasantha, thank you. Is turning to go and turns back and says, you heard of the House of the Winds?
I'm sorry, my dear. What is that?
A riddle. Perhaps a riddle from the lands of Shumira, such as I've heard of it.
She kind of shakes her head and says, I'm sorry, I've traveled many places, but I have not heard this name before.
I've heard a tale of ancient magic, powerful magic of old, and these are the clues that I have, but...
She kind of nods and furrows her brow and
Who would I
sort of
speak?
looks down. Yeah, sort of looks down.
I
a
say,
bit.
who would I speak to perhaps who could have knowledge of such places? Perhaps under different names, or the land has changed and it is no longer what it once was.
Well, that's a great question. Oh, no, I know exactly who you could talk to. She says, well, actually, let me PM you a question real quick.
I thought you were going to say Llewellyn. I was going to be like,
No.
No! Quickly,
all roads lead to Llewellyn.
Sorry, it'll be Llewellyn's cousin, Lorelai?
No.
Lorelai?
Yes?
What?
No, I don't.
Lorelai?
Okay.
No, and in fact, I left it open on purpose.
Okay. She says, well, one of the foremost...
Oh wait, so well, hold on. Let me.
Sure. It's family name. Okay, cool.
Deck of game.
No, that's awesome. So she nods and kind of furrows her brow and says, well, Lord Velum Nilo, he's the representative to the CN Council from Astoria. He would know quite a bit of magical lore.
Spell that name.
Velum, V-E-L-L-E-M, that's a first name, and Nilo, N-A-I-L-O. He would be the one to go to for magical knowledge, especially concerning places or peoples that have long passed. And Durian, you recognize the last name for reasons discussed.
I stare at her a moment. Come to more of my old self than I've been, and give a fine bow and say, Lasantha, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad Mizudi encouraged us to visit you.
I hope to see you back here soon, and I hope you find closure for your friend. Don't turn to the bottle.
Durian laughs, then looks at her and sort of like does one of those like, wait, what? And sort of shakes his head and walks out.
Good evening, my dear. And you head out.
Yeah.
And I think we'll call it there for today.
Yep.
All right, sounds
Shit.
good.
Oh shit.
Well, that was not how I expected things to go down right at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Dude, it totally set up this. I'm so sorry, Allison, but it totally set up this next part with like, I don't know, a lot going on.
A lot going
There's a
on.
lot
It
going on.
really came down to the starting initiative rolls. If Allison beat the Chimera, she would have been
Yeah,
alive.
I probably would have lived if I had rolled better. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, 'cause she would have dropped
it
the
was.
biggest heal on herself.
Yep, it was actually several rolls. It was not only the initiative, but also whether or not she got to jump off her horse versus
Yeah.
getting pinned by it.
Yeah.
The reflex save versus its breath
It
weapon,
was
which,
unfortunate.
as I told Allison, and I don't feel. You know what? No, you're still gonna fight the thing, possibly. So never mind. Never mind.
No words. It's fine.
No words.
No words.
It is
I died. It was sad.
It's obviously a powerful magical creature. And it happens. So, I am looking forward to next game. And we are running quite late, so I think
Yes.
it's probably a good time to say good night, everyone.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Night, future.
Then you'll learn
Night.
about my new character, Funnelin.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fun. We'll actually get to learn
Yeah.
what she is and maybe some stats. Well,
Yeah.
definitely some
Yeah,
stats.
Yeah.
But
Gotta give the stats.
Yeah, we'll
Kevin
we'll
one day.
update.
We'll give them to Kevin just because
yeah,
they.
I'll
We
have
haven't
that.
even rolled HP yet, so
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
we'll. Why don't we actually do that now, real quick?
Okay.
So you are level 7 something. So you have a
I'm gonna
D8 hit
DM roll it.
dice.
Oh, okay. That's
No,
But
roll it for
whatever.
reals. We're gonna see it.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, roll it for real. So
Okay.
roll 68 plus 8 because you get at first level you get the full 8 on your hit dice.
please.
No con bonus.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Shush you.
Okay, that could.
43.
Oh!
No, that's
Screw
awesome.
you. Screw you and your 43 health. Screw you.
Awesome.
Oh, she almost got
Wait, is that the same as Amber?
That is sad.
Is it?
no.
'Cause that would be really.
Amber's like 43.
Wow, that's not a lucky
Wow.
number, you know.
Whatever. All right, look. Shut up.
Cool, and then Allison,
Well, we
you
all
and
know
I
he's dying.
will. You and I will figure out more stuff before next session.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
All right, awesome guys. Thanks a lot, and I need to get the hell to bed. So
Yeah, understandable.
Thanks, everyone.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah,
Again,
thanks.
we'll be playing.
Thanks, Twitch. Good crowd tonight.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
great crowd.
thanks.
We had some good
Yeah.
viewers, some good chatters, some new people. I think I got we got a lot of followers tonight as well. So thanks for following.
Sweet.
awesome.
think
We
we went up to
definitely
40.
appreciate it.
We'll be playing next. We usually play Monday, so we'll be playing again next week. Wait, are we going next
Oh,
Oh,
next Monday?
no.
Or is that
we
during?
can't talk about that.
Nope.
'Cause
Next
he-
next Monday. Next Monday is the bad Monday.
It's a bad Monday. All right.
Okay.
We'll just have to talk about it on Skype.
The bad man
We'll-
with the bad touch.
We'll talk about maybe.
I can do the Tuesday. If we want to do Tuesday.
I don't think
I
Josh
could
You mean
can.
tomorrow?
Tuesday night, Wednesday
If you mean
morning for you,
tomorrow?
Josh? No. I mean
I
a week-
cannot
a
do
week from tomorrow.
Okay, we'll talk about it and we
We'll
can.
talk
Yeah, we'll
about
talk
it.
about it offline.
Follow the Twitch channel to get notifications when we go live, or if you miss it, we're putting it on YouTube as well. All the links are down below. So cool. Thanks for watching,
Follow me on
guys.
Twitter.
Really appreciate it. It's lots of fun.
Yep. Thanks.